All right, next up is values. So your value code or your value system or just your philosophies or why you do what you do and something to kind of create more clarity in your brand. So here we have a value where you enter your value and then it's the template for it. So you can duplicate this at any time. And this is pretty simple and straightforward. So a health example, this is mine, right? So health is a value of mine. I value my health. And my one sentence philosophy for health that you can kind of use for really anything, this is your unique perspective on health, right? And why you do what you do. And this comes with time and experience. And this is kind of, if we bring back the first part of this actual section on creating clarity, when you see that graph, that visual where there's light spots and then there's white spots where those indicate experience you've gained and awareness you've gained of certain things, then you can connect it to create some kind of a system to get you results, right? So that's what this is for. So with health, I've developed this over time from just a bunch of different things. So my one sentence philosophy is I want to look and feel my best without sacrificing the quality of life experiences I have. So lever moving actions that I have to pay attention to. And so I don't have to worry about health and I can kind of automate it, which a lot of people want. And I could turn this into a guide and sell it if I wanted to. But a few just examples is only keep foods in the house that fall in line with my diet. You learn these things from failure. You learn these things from fucking up and finding a better way of doing things and solving your own problems, right? So you can create values out of anything. It can be health, it can be business, it can be certain aspects of those things. So here, do not eat until you're done with work in the morning. You can go through this. I left this in here to give you an example of what I mean. Other health insights. And let's look at the mindset example. Peak mental clarity when the time comes to actualize the vision of specific projects. So one thing that really helps like kind of reframe my mindset that I can always come back to when my mindset's off or just my mental clarity isn't there is read philosophy, spirituality, read awareness, read the power of now, read the way of the superior man, and the Kybalion, listen to Alan Watts before bed. That's helped me, right? That's very unique to me. And this can help me stand out in solving the problem of mindset, right? Listening to Alan Watts before bed, who gives that as a mindset tip? But it makes sense, does it not? If I can explain the why behind that in my content, it's a very unique way of thinking about things. So reflect on and restructure my goals. So that could be turned into content as well. Remind yourself of who you want to become and who you don't want to become. Run through the dream life and personal health scenario. So this is pretty much vision and anti-vision. So running back through that. If all else fails, let go and give it time. Other health insights, that's supposed to be other mindset insights, but you get the point, right? So things that have helped me and impacted me in this way, and these come with time. So I would recommend outlining these by creating value templates, and you can have one for health, you can have one for mindset, you can have one for business, you can have one for relationships, you can have one for corporate work life, you can have one for really anything where it's a part of your life. It's an enjoyable part of your life that you can create levers for and other health insights that help you navigate that value or that domain of life much better. And so I would recommend turning the broad overall topic of your specific interest areas into a value so you can write down specific lever moving actions, right? Because these are very basic in a sense, right? Because if you're building a business and like you're building a creator business would be one of your values. So what are the lever movers there? If I come through here and I write out the one sentence philosophy of my business, I want to, what is it? I want to do what I love. I want to talk about what I love and make an income. So lever moving actions for me would be posting 3 times a day on Twitter, once on Instagram, once on LinkedIn, because content matters. Weekly newsletters and YouTube vids that stem from that. DMs and maintaining connections. Consuming relevant information from people that provide unique perspectives, right? And you can come through here and create your own business levers as you figure out what they are, right? What are the things that bring the most progress in your specific business? And then you can turn around and use these as some kind of beginner level content or other things of that nature, right? So that's it for values. And all of these form your perspective and how you tweet, right? This is your brand. This is the perspective and the lens that you are creating content from. So with all of this, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the Discord if you are part of the Discord cohort community. And yes, we'll see you in the next video.